Well, it's Father's Day, and we found a great new way to celebrate all the wonderful fathers out there. Now, many of you know that I have Scottish heritage on both sides of my family, and on my mother's side, I can actually trace that heritage back to a tiny island off the west coast of Scotland called Eigg, that actually has some Viking heritage too. And that Viking heritage from the Isle of Eigg actually traces back to Scandinavia. The Vikings were called Danes back then, and they were Vikings. They came to Eigg and they settled in Eigg, and they settled actually all over the place, including the Isle of Orkney, very remote northern island of Scotland. And that heritage has now been put together with something the folks in Racine, Wisconsin make called a Kringle. They've incorporated that beautiful Kringle with some wonderful Orkney single malt. Let's talk about single malt and this wonderful Highland Park single malt that comes from the Orkney Islands, very remote islands up in the northern part of Scotland. Now here's this beautiful Celtic design bottle from the Highland Park distillery. This is a 12-year single malt, distilled 12 years. And this is what it looks like in case you've never seen single malt before. I just thought it'd be very smart for me to show you what this single malt looks like. And this is single malt. And well, here, just to make sure that it tastes like single malt. That's single malt. That's really good single malt. I poured this extra because the cameraman always wants to taste what the presenter is tasting. So there's actually two here. Okay, back to Racine, Wisconsin. And that's where the O&H Bakery makes the Danish Kringle pastry. And this just arrived today. This is the Danish Whisky Kringle pastry. And it just arrived in this beautiful box. Let's open it up and see what's inside here. It's packaged beautifully. Oh, okay, here we go. This is, well, some promotional materials we can read later. This is the Danish Kringle packaging. And what we have here is this wonderful Danish Kringle, Whisky Kringle. And what I'm going to do is open up, best I can here, this Danish Whisky Kringle. And here it is. This is how it arrives. This is a beautiful pastry that the folks at O&H Bakery make. It's got a caramel infused center. It's infused with Highland Park single malt whiskey. And I'm just going to cut a piece here so you can see what exactly this whole beautiful thing looks like inside. And we're going to cut a nice little chunk here. A good taster portion, I'll call it. And I'm going to put it on this beautiful Danish Christmas plate, appropriately enough. So you can see the various layers there. Once again, it's filled with caramel, which is infused with Highland Park whiskey. Now let me just taste this here. And just take a nice little sample of this. Bon appetit. Oh wow, that is so good. It has a little smoky flavor, much like the light smoky flavor of this wonderful Highland Park whiskey. Well, the two together really complement each other, much like the Scottish and Viking heritage complement each other. So I think I'll need to share this. So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day.